Hey guys, I gotta go to the doctor today, so I'm just gonna do a very subdued little get ready with me. So I thought, I'll hit record. So here we are. How is everybody's day going? I hope your day is going fantastic. And I hope you will excuse my appearance. This is typically, I've got dry shampoo in my hair at the moment, so I'm letting it kind of, I just kind of worked it in a little bit, so I'm letting it do its thing right this minute. And I've already toned my face. I have not put a primer on, and I'm thinking that I'm just really just gonna spray my face to prime it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's prime. All right. For foundation today, I am grabbing an old fave, which is the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. This one is in the shade 140N. This is my winter shade. So, and I'm going to put this on with a sponge. I can find it. Here it is. Actually, let me go ahead and prime my eyes. I've been using this KVD Shake Primer for, last couple of looks, and I've not been disappointed. I thought, it's a crazy concept. You can see the oil in it, and I have oily eyelids, but all the reviews said that it worked really good for oily eyelids. Then I saw some reviews that were like, this is a waste of money, blah, 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 blah. And where did I get this? I think I might have got this off of maybe Poshmark. Either way, I did not spend a lot of money on it. So I thought, well, it's worth a whirl. So, and it just kind of comes out. I just take and drop a couple of drops on the palm of my hand and just apply like so. And I do powder it though. But it's very cooling when it goes on. I still have glitter all over my face. I did film a daggone video last night. And of course, I had to scrap it. I didn't even transfer it over. It was just I'm having a time with this ring light. My brother had gotten me one, and see, it's very tacky. My brother had gotten me one for when I first started, this journey. He had bought one and had it sent to me. And so, and that one worked so good, so easy to set up, to move. You guys saw I was filming in different areas. Well, then the holder that holds the actual camera or phone or iPad or whatever you're filming on broke. Well, I was like, oh man. But I had bought in the interim a little desktop tripod, and one that you could bend the legs of it. Anyway, and it was just by the same company. B-Size is the name of the tripod that I had and liked so good. Well, so I had just wrapped it around the ring light, so I was still able to use that, no problem, no issue whatsoever. This one, the holder, for starters, the light is smaller. The ring light is not as wide. I think I had a 12-inch, and this might be a 10-inch, or a 10-inch, and this might be an 8-inch. I don't know, it's about 2 inches off. And, you know, don't let nobody fool you. Size does matter. But, anyway. So, I was able to make that work. Well, then I started noticing that the cord, you know, these ring lights come with just the USB. You have to, you know, have the box, what I call a box plug. So, you know, I was noticing it was getting hot. So I started using, you know, swapping out the boxes to see maybe I'm using, you know, the wrong box for this ampage, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And then it started splitting on the end. So I wrapped electrical tape around it. And then the electrical tape kind of started sliding a little bit, because it's what tape does. It slides. So I was continuing to doctor it. It never quit. I mean, it still works. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to get another one. So, you know, I saw this one, and this one spouted so many, you know, claims. It had a little bit more to offer than the B-Size. And I thought, well, and the actual legs on this one I really like better than on my B-Size. Anyway, long story short, after the second use of this, the cord is doing the same thing. It's getting hot, and it's stripping away. So I took it to my husband. I said, can you fix this? And, you know, he was looking up all the wattage and, you know, all that stuff, that electrical stuff that I don't know squat about. Anyway, he said, you need to just order one with a cord already there, you know. So that's what my next move is. So I am going in with, this is no longer available, but it's the MAC Patrick's powder, and I really, really, really like this stuff. It is very blurring to me. I think so. But, you know, I wanted to use it. It kind of looks peach. That's a better word for it. So I'm just going to boop, boop, boop. Put it right there. And I am going to use this. I'm just going to do my eyeballs while it's right here. So, yeah, that's the saga with my ring light. So, if you guys have any suggestions on an inexpensive ring light, let me know, please. Because, and I unplug it after I'm finished with it. I unplug it very gently, and I have it on this desk. I have it where I can lay it on the leg, so it's not putting pressure on the cord to actually bend. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, hey guys, this was what I was talking about in the video. See how that cord is, I mean, this did this after like 2 uses, and when I lay it, when I'm done with it, you know, I lay it flat, so this isn't, you know, bent or compromised in any way, but for some reason it still splits. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the cord. All right, I had this one that I hadn't used yet, so I want to use this one, and I want to use this SAS Cosmetics shadow stick, because let me tell y'all something. I wore this yesterday. My daughter she had to have some procedures done, and so I was gone all day long, y'all, all day long. And so it was one of those hurry up and get ready because we got to go type of deals. And so that's what I did. And I used 3 different palettes, I do believe, trying to, you know, just threw a couple mats in the crease, and then I went over it with this. Then of course y'all know I had to take my, well, here it is right here, my Fairy Lights palette. This probably is my favorite bigger palettes from SAS. Anyway, so I threw shimmer on top all day long, and y'all know, y'all seen it. My eyes are watering now too, but you know, let's not even go there. So I decided ultimately I'm going to use this palette right here. So here we go. I'm going in with High Flame, and I'm really not doing much at all. But yeah, so for ring lights, all I need is, I don't need a bunch of fancy color changing. I mean, I tried playing around with the first one and even this one with what it looks like changing. You know, you can change the color on these ring lights, warm, natural, studio, whatever. And whatever this setting is what I like. It's more, when it shows up on the computer in the software, this setting right here looks more true, natural, if that makes sense. This setting looks more in real life, I guess is what I'm trying to say, than any of the other ones. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of that shade right there. These look more pink. Here I am talking about how the colors look. But this is more of a violet palette, but on screen it looked like this is a straight up purple, but it sure looks pink there. So here I am. Murphy's Law never fails, in which I just dipped my brush in. This was going to be the next, this was going to be the last shade. I was going to use that other shade I pointed, but I already dipped in this, so it's fine. We'll do a 2-color. It's fine. I said I was going to go for simple, so we're going to go for simple. But I spend so much time like trying to get this ring light settled, and the piece that you hook your device on, it's like a bendable, like rebar, a bendable bar, and I'm always afraid I'm gonna crack the daggone ring light. I just don't, it doesn't feel very secure to me. But I didn't want to go back with the same brand because I was worried, you know, am I going to get only, 7 months use out of this? But reality, I mean, I didn't get 7 uses out of this one, let alone 7 months. So there we go. I am going to now go in with this shadow stick, which I may end up doing. I may end up going back and, getting another B size. They weren't that expensive. I think this one I paid $27, and I think the B sizes are like $37, but I think there was a coupon. That's just really pretty to me. It's very simple. You get that pop of color. It's not heavy. Y'all know me. I am going to take this shade right here, this shimmer shade, and I'm going to put it kind of in the inner corner and up here just a little bit. Not much, but I want to put a little something there. The bronzer, I'm going in with this Catrice. This Sungasm, I think, is what the looks like that. It's a luminous bronzer. I should have grabbed, I had the Sungasm highlighter. I should have grabbed that, but I didn't. And this foundation, I really like this foundation as well because I don't have to set it. Of course I set underneath my eyes, but I didn't have to go and get a big powder brush. I mean, I even bought some powder to do that, but I don't have to use it because it dries on my skin. It's very skin-like. I really like this. And I've seen this at, was it TJ Maxx? Yeah, I've seen this at TJ Maxx. And, of course, the colors were way off, and so, I mean, not even you can make it work shades for my complexion. So, but I do enjoy that, and I don't wear it nearly as much as I should. Because it wears good. My face doesn't feel heavy. I don't feel like there's anything at all on my face. At all. I do feel like I got more bronzer on this side than this side, though. Okay. Good enough. And for blush, I'm going in with the Babe Beauty blush. This one's in the shade Beached Blush, and this came from Mary Catherine Loves Cats. I won a giveaway from her, and this was in it. I think this was in an ice cream beauty box. I think that's what it was. Anyway, y'all, this is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite one of my favorite blushes, powder blushes to wear. Really love this. I mean, it just shows up so, I mean, look at the pigmentation, you know, and of course, you know, I kick it off, and I'll go in and just pick up the kickoff for the next time, for the next cheek. I don't know, it just gives such a pretty, almost glow. You don't really need to wear highlighter with it. And I just grabbed my Benefit Tickle and that's what that looks like. I mean, it's very, very pink. Where are you hiding, highlighter brush? Here you are. This is a very concentrated, thick brush. Really tap that off. I'm very lightly gonna do up here, because I do feel like I have enough on. Thank you, motorcycle. And I'm just gonna kind of take my sponge and go over everything. I'm glowy enough. Setting spray, and I will be back and do some lips. Okay, guys, I'm back. The look is complete. It's complete as far as everything I'm gonna do to it. I did take, and you know, this was one of my little Dollar Tree finds. It's the NYX Purple Full Throttle Shadow Stick, $1. And that's it swatched. I took this little brush right here. Let's see if you can see how the end is. And I took it and just kind of rubbed it across, you know, that top. And then I went under my lash line, and then I did a little bit at the very end of my eyes. So, and that gives me that under eye look where I don't have to worry about, because this stuff stays put. My eyes watering, running, excuse me, things like that. So that's all I did there. And mascara, I used the Lancome Mine Sorbig. This is a favorite of mine. I get so cracked up when I see these influencers. They'll take their mascara and they're like, one coat, y'all. This is all it's taken. And they're spending, you know, 5 minutes doing their lash. You might have only dipped one time, but that's more than one layer. However, when I say I went in like that, that's all I did. Literally 1 or 2 little swipes. Sometimes I'll do 2. Anyway, I really do like this stuff. It is super expensive. However, when it goes on sale for $12, $13, I will buy it because, you know, drugstore mascara, $10, $12, you know, so only on sale. That's the only time I get it. And I think this is my backup. Ooh. Anyway, okay, enough about that. Put you there. For lips, I went in with my NYX Nude Suede shoes lip liner, which is right here. And it's my understanding they're discontinuing this. Really sad about that. This is one of my favorites. You know, it kind of goes with everything. And I really do enjoy that. So I do have a backup of that. But if you can get it, scoop it up, y'all, if you like it. And these two ColourPop lippy sticks. Can't read the writing on that one. But I'm going to hold it up. Maybe you can. I can't. And this one is Brink. But when I pulled these out, I was like, oh, these look very, you know, very similar. So I said, well, I want a darker lip. So I went in with this. Swatched. It looks like that. So I put it on. It was way too pink. I was like, what? So then I went over it with a little bit of this to make it browner, more on the nude side family rather than and I actually may go in with something else. I was complete with this look, but I'm just not. I am not a pink lipstick person at all. So let's top it with a little bit of this. This is the Glam Light and Michaela Pot 2 lipstick. And I do like this. This is pretty. So let's see if we can change the tone of this a little bit. Yeah. That's as good as this gonna get. As good as I'm gonna fool with it, that's for sure. And I did all this, and you know what? I bet my doctor's office is still under the mask mandate. You know, they, and I really applauded my physicians, and I told them that. I was like, you know, a lot of places in the last year have, you know, did away with masks, precautions, checking, temperatures, you know, that type of thing. And my physician's office, you know, their protocols were still in place. You get there, you call them, they, you know, they check you in, they meet you at the door, and, you know, they escort you to your room, fully masked, you know, and to help stop the spread. And I just thought, that is so wise. It truly is. I mean, why wait in a waiting room when you can wait in your vehicle? You know, it's not like this is a huge building. You know, it's not. I mean, it's a one-story building. You park right there at the door. Anyway, so I probably have a mask on. I'm all worried about what lip color I'm going to use. But anyway, that's fine. My lips are moisturized. So, this is the completed Jennifer's Got to Go to the Doctor look. Yeah, I did do a little bit more than I normally would. But, you know, I kind of got carried away. And I enjoyed it. And so, you know, that's what I did. So, my thoughts on this palette. This is new. In love, okay? Absolutely in love. I was looking, you know, up close when I was doing my mascara and the liner, and this shade, that shimmer shade that I used is just, it's almost got like a little flip to it. And it doesn't, when you just look at it in the pan, it doesn't look like it's this one. It doesn't look like it's gonna do much other than a regular, you know, white champagne shimmer. But buddy, I mean, there's my eyes. I hope you can see it. But I use that on the inner corner and, you know, on the inner part of my eye there. So I used that shade. I used that shade. So, and I absolutely love this palette. Go on Ulta, and the sucker's marked down. So I was like, add to cart. Then it went out of stock. Then it came back, and when it came back, it was still on sale. So I got it. So glad I did. You know, I've been dying to dip into it. So I'm glad I got that opportunity today. And I think that the purple goes really good with the colors that I used in here. You know, this purple can be very intimidating, I think, to a lot of people, especially a lot of us older people. You know, a lot of times you see them and you see nice neutral looks, beautiful browns, beautiful grays, beautiful pinks, shimmers. But man, when you see an eye pop, it just stands out, and that's what I like to do. You know, I like it to pop. I may not do elaborate looks. I can't. I'm unable. I'm just don't know how. But this kind of eye look is what I do know how to do. So, and I like it, and that's all that matters. But these little shadow sticks, this one happens to be from It. And I'm going to look on e.l.f.'s website to see if they have one close to this. I mean, I have several of these shadow sticks from several different brands. You know, this one's an e.l.f. one. And some julep. Now, julep, I really love julep as well. But, okay, this video is not turning into that. So, all right, guys. Going to the doctor. Wish me luck. I will see you in my next video. Hit that bell, hit that bell, hit that bell so you don't miss an upload from me. Give this video a like or dislike, whichever how this video made you feel. I hope you consider subscribing and sticking around. We do a lot of fun stuff on this channel. Well, I do a lot of fun stuff on this channel, you know, and you join in by laughing at me, which I love. All right, guys. Be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.